Hi, welcome to the Utah Housing Market Update. I'm Ty, the real estate guy. Today, I'm going to share the most up-to-date Utah housing data, go over the current market trends, and share key information. I'm giving you a peek into the future to keep you ahead of the curve, giving you a massive advantage whether you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate. Today, I'm going to show you how high mortgage rates over the last month affected house values here in Utah, and I think a lot of you are going to be surprised. I'm also going to talk about the Federal Reserve, who did not increase the federal funds rate for the first time in 15 months. I'll explain how all this affected mortgage rates and answer the question, is it a good time to buy or build a house? And is it a good time to sell your home? I know your time is valuable, so I'll keep this video short. Strap on your seatbelt, I'll be moving fast. In last month's Utah Housing Market Update video, mortgage rates had been falling, but shortly after, they spiked, spending the last month sitting around 7%. Ouch. Historically though, 7% is just slightly above average, but coming from sub 3% rates, at the beginning of last year, 7% seems astronomical. Lawrence Yun, the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors, said, when a mortgage rate goes down to 6.4%, we're seeing more buyers. When mortgage rate goes up to 6.6%, we're seeing a withdrawal of buyers. At the end of this video, I'll share some reasons why these higher rates are a good thing for home buyers. If you're ready to sell a home, I'm excited to share a creative technique that's netting my clients tens of thousands of dollars more than selling traditionally. I'll share that at the end of this video as well. Okay, so I'm super excited to share the most recent numbers with you. Honestly, I've been anxious to see them myself, as it was exactly 1 year ago today that the market peaked. So we're gonna see some fun year-over-year numbers. And for those of you who don't follow my monthly housing market updates, you might be shocked to see what the Utah housing market has done so far this year. So let's get to it. The May 2023 housing data was just released by UtahRealestate.com. As I do every month, I'll compare the most recent numbers to last month, last year, and the peak of the market. Looking at May 2023, 3,389 total homes were sold, with 2,220 of those being single-family houses. It took 23 days for a house to sell at a median price per square foot of $225.96. The median sold price for a single-family home was $541,000. And the median sold price for multifamily housing just hit $400,000. So how does this compare to last month? Looking at the green box to the left, in April of 2023, 2,893 total units were sold. In the green box to the right, 3,389 homes were sold in May. That means 496 more homes were sold in May compared to April. If you remember from last month's report, sales in April were down from the previous month by almost 500 units. So that's a significant swing and great news for those of you who are looking to sell a home. Now, looking at the two yellow box, you can see that it took 6 fewer days to sell a home, dropping to 23 days on the market. So it should come as no surprise that the median price per square foot increased by more than $5. It jumped to $225.96. Looking at the red box to the left, in April, the median sold price for a single-family home was $537,000. In 1 month, it jumped to $541,000, an increase of $4,000. So even though mortgage rates climbed to 7% for most of the month of May, prices continue to increase. More homes sold, and they sold faster. Why are so many people buying houses while mortgage rates are still so high? The simple answer? They know what the Utah housing market is doing. We are suffering from a housing shortage. The lack of supply is pushing prices up. Each month, when I release this report, upset people who don't believe the data tell me just wait, the big crash is coming. Truth is, the crash, or more appropriately, the housing market correction already happened when Utah home values fell by more than $100,000 in just a few months. But unfortunately, Utah housing market is turning faster than most people thought that it would. And home values have increased for several consecutive months now. It's interesting that so many people don't even know it. As home prices continue to increase, the market will start to favor sellers. This is bad news for those who haven't purchased a home yet. Once again, I'll explain at the end of this video why these higher rates are an incredible opportunity for home buyers. By the way, if you're finding this information helpful, please give the video a thumbs up. For real estate tips or to stay up to date on the latest market trends, please subscribe and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Okay, now let's look at the year-over-year numbers, which, as I mentioned earlier, is the same thing as comparing the most recent data to the peak of the market, which was 1 year ago. In May of 2022, once again, at the peak of the market, looking to the green box to the left, 4,059 homes were sold. Looking at the green box to the right, for May of 2023, 3,389 homes were sold. That's only 670 fewer homes compared to a year ago when the market was screaming. In May of 2022, looking to the left side yellow box, a home sold in just 6 days. So it's only taking 17 days longer to sell a home today. The median price per square foot at the peak of the market was $244, which means we're still down by $18 per square foot from 1 year ago. In May of 2022, looking at the red box to the left, the median sold price for a single family home nearly hit $600,000 compared to $541,000 today if you're looking at the red box to the right. So the median sold price is still $57,500 below where it was when the market peaked. So are you curious to see what the market has done so far this year? Well, I was, so I prepared this. At the beginning of the year, in January of 2023, looking at the green box to the left, 1,949 total homes were sold, with 1,413 of those being single-family homes. In the green box to the right, in May, 3,389 total homes were sold. So 1,440 fewer homes were sold during the first month of the year. Though I should clarify, January is normally a slower season. In January, looking at the yellow box to the left, it took 52 days for a home to sell, so homes are selling in half the time. In January, the median price per square foot was $216.36. Looking at the red box to the left, for January, the median sold price for a single-family home was $510. Looking at the red box to the right, the prices jumped to $541,000. So in 5 months, home values have increased by $31,000, and the median price per square foot has increased by almost $10. As I mentioned, home values plummeted by more than $100,000 in 2022. January would have been the perfect time to buy, as home prices have been increasing ever since. Unfortunately, home prices in Utah are not going to go back down. Our economy is too strong, we don't have enough houses, and when mortgage rates drop, buyers will flood the market. Many think that the home prices have to come down because housing is unaffordable. But leading Utah economists have warned that, like California, Utah housing will become unaffordable for a lot of people. For those of you who can't afford to buy a house, your best strategy would be to purchase a home now and use a rate buy down to make your payment affordable. You can always refinance if rates drop, but the longer you wait to purchase a home, the more you're going to pay. This will most likely be the best time in the next 5 to 7 years, and maybe ever, to purchase a home. Now, I do recommend a permanent rate buy down, and right now, for a limited time, I can often get sellers to pay this for you. This is just one of the tools I use to help my clients get an affordable payment on a home today. If you're wanting to buy a home and you'd like to talk about your options, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. So what about mortgage rates? Well, they will continue to be volatile, but thankfully, since the Fed's last announcement, rates have been trending downward. Mortgage rates follow inflation, and inflation has been coming down for several months now. The most recent numbers show that we've beaten inflation, and that's why you can expect rates to trickle down. With lower mortgage rates and short supply, the home prices will likely continue to increase throughout 2023 and into 2024. When you see home values increasing in a market where mortgage rates are so high, the data is screaming, buy a house right now. Using the data, I've been explaining why you should buy a home since the beginning of the year. Sadly, a lot of people never hear this message, or they won't know that they should have bought a house until it's too late. Sincerely, I want to help you get into a house because owning a house will bless your life in so many wonderful ways. And for most people, home ownership is the best financial decision that they'll ever make. Dave Ramsey, who's extremely conservative when it comes to home ownership, has been telling you to buy a house now for several months. If you're looking to buy a house in Utah, there's an incredible opportunity if you act now. Lower mortgage rates will bring more buyers into the market and cause prices to increase faster. Now, as promised, here's a few reasons why these higher rates present an incredible opportunity for those of you looking to buy a home. With home prices increasing and mortgage rates expected to fall, your window to buy a house and get a great deal is quickly closing. This first benefit leads to many others. Number one, higher rates have kept buyers out of the market. Number two, fewer buyers equates to less competition, which means you're much less likely to end up in a multiple offer situation. Number three, with so few buyers, homes are sitting on the market longer, and this has held pricing down. Number four, with homes sitting on the market longer, you can negotiate a better deal. This might include buyer paid closing costs and or a rate buy down, among other things. Obviously, no one wants higher mortgage rates, but when you look at the data, it's clear to see that the market has turned. If mortgage rates were in the fives, no doubt home prices would be much higher right now. So clearly, it's a good time to buy. But if it's a good time to buy, is it also a good time to build? The answer to that is a resounding yes. Building a home is the best option right now. For one, many builders are offering incredible incentives. Not to mention, you can lock in a lower price today and build equity while the home is being built. And because mortgage rates are expected to fall, your payment on a brand new home could be significantly lower than if you purchased an existing home today. I went in depth on this in my video, why right now is the perfect time to build a house. Look for the link to that video below. If you're thinking about selling a home, you won't have a lot of competition. With so few homes for sale, it's a great time to list. Price your home competitively, and it could sell in a few weeks. And you might get multiple offers. If you're not in a hurry, you could price your house a little higher and allow the market to come to you, as home values are expected to continue their trend upward. If you're not sure what to do or where you should price your home, feel free to reach out to me. I would love to help you. I also recommend that you watch Do Not List Your House for Sale Until You Do This, where I share some seldom used, proven techniques that will guarantee to help you earn thousands of dollars more when selling your house. If you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate, I get contacted all the time. Please feel free to call or text me with your questions. I'd love to meet you, and I'm honored to serve you. For everyone else, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. I always do my best to respond to each one of you. If you have a friend or a family member looking to buy or sell a house here in Utah, you can easily text this video to them. And please, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring the bell to be notified each time I post new videos. Also, you can find me on Instagram at Ty the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to ring that little bell below. It'll make you feel good.